Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back in the shop doing another bearing install. Cleaned up this Curado K, put it back together, and now he wants a Boca bearing install on side plate and the tension knob. Pretty simple. It's very much like that SLX DC, except for you don't have to take a DC the piece out. You just have to take the bearing out and the bearing out here. So you're going to start with 3/10/4 standard Shimano sizes. There's two of them. I prefer to take the orange seals off. So I've got just a small hook that I've used forever. Pop off the seals. And then I also prefer to put 1 drop of oil per bearing. You can run them dry, but they are a little noisier when they are dry. And seem to be a little faster, a little bit more crazy, I guess. So I'm doing 1 drop of oil. It's ZPI oil, very expensive, very good oil, and somewhat hard to find. So I'm gonna do the tension knob one first. It's easier to do the tension knob without the handle on, so if you do clean your reel and you are installing bearings, it's much easier to do without the handle and drag star on. That slides off. There are these clips. Take my tweezers. This one's a little pain because it's slippery, and then this bearing should just pop out. If it doesn't, I've got this tool that pulls them out. And you can see there's like a plastic retainer. You want to make sure it's still in there. Slip the bearing back in. Make sure it's seated. And then put the clip back on. Tension cap back on. Straight. As I said, it's much easier without the knob or the handle, and because then you can line up the tension knob. There it goes. All right, so that one's done. Again, you have the little clip. You want to take your tweezers, pull that clip out, drop the bearing out, put the new one back in, make sure it's seated all the way, put the clip back on, make sure it's in its little groove, good to go. I also like to take a little oil and oil the brake ring around here, because that's where the centrifugal pins on the spool go. So they can tend to squeal if they are too dry. And everyone thinks that's their bearings going out, but it's not. It's the pins. So this guy's tight, so loosen that guy up a little bit. Way too loose, so I go dialing in. Way too loose, way too loose, way too loose. Almost there. Should be good to go. You just want the smallest play in the spool. Once you get there, you can just tweak it just a tad, so you just take it right out. But that's how I set up all of them. This has got 2 brakes on, like every Shimano. And that is a bearing install on a Shimano Curado K. 2 bearings. Simple. I've got bearings in stock. I have the best pricing on bearings. So if you need bearings, holler at me. I just got some in about 15 minutes ago. So smash that thumbs up, guys. Post down below if you need bearings. You can also email me or contact me through Facebook or Instagram. That is it. Boca bearing install on a Curado K.